All right, so if you want to call max, I'm going to explain how to max out your calendar with sales calls. This is called call maxing. I've invented it, and it's how you maximize the amount of calls in your calendar so you can fill up your calendar with maximum level of qualified prospects ready to jump on a call with you. So what you're losing by not call maxing. Every empty call slot is money you never gave yourself the chance to earn. So if you don't fill up your call slots all the time in your day with potential meetings with potential clients, then you're just basically not giving yourself a chance to earn any money. Without steady booked calls, revenue becomes random and stressful. So if you don't have calls regularly coming in on a daily basis and on a weekly basis, basically every day, then your revenue becomes random. And we don't want it to be random. We want it to be consistent and predictable. People who liked, viewed, or engaged on your content lose interest when nobody follows up fast. So I'm going to be showing you in this video how to follow up fast with these people, because people are motivated and inspired when they see your posts. And then if they don't get a message from you or you don't contact them, they're going to lose interest. You post content, get views and likes, but no system turns that attention into calls. I see so many people with content that gets hundreds and thousands of likes, but no one's talking to the people who are liking their content. And even worse, they're sending them many chat AI kind of videos, AI kind of messages, and it's just a shit show. So when your calendar isn't full testimonial, sales, referrals, and momentum, also that your business basically slows down when the calendar's not full. It's the lifeline of your business, okay? And I'm the founder of Apex Setting. I basically founded this agency. We basically help coaches to call max, fill up their calendar with appointments, with calls. We've booked hundreds of thousands of calls for some clients that you've probably seen online. And we focus on consistent booked calls. So we fill your calendar with qualified, high intent prospects ready to talk, so you never have to chase the leads. And we have end-to-end follow-up. So from first message to the last message to confirm the meeting, we handle all the follow-ups to maximize the show-up rates and turn all your attention into leads. So if your calendar isn't full right now, it usually isn't a traffic problem alone. It's a conversation and a conversion problem. This is where call maxing comes in. So what you need before you can max out your calendar, you need a clear offer people actually want to buy. So let's say you're a fitness coach, and sometimes you help people get ripped, sometimes you help people lose weight, sometimes you help this, and this. You want something that's like very fixed, a program that solves a big group of people's problems. The next thing is a specific target audience, right? So when you have your target audience, it's easier to make that clear offer, because let's say you have a bunch of fat people, or should I say a bunch of big people who want to lose weight. It's easier then to create content and advertise and create an offer for those specific people who want to lose weight. This is not a fat shaming video, don't worry. Enough daily content. So if you're not posting enough daily attention, not posting enough content to get enough leads and engagement, you're not going to get the attention you need. Okay, you need attention for this to work. And if you don't have attention, you're not going to be able to call max a sales process ready for book calls. And if you don't have a sales process ready to take booked calls, you're not going to win. You may get, let's say you start call maxing and you get 50 calls. You're not going to be able to close those calls because you don't have a sales process ready. So that needs to be prepared. And the capacity to take on clients when calls come in. So if you don't have a sales team, or if you're too busy, if you can't call max, you don't want to do this. You want to make sure you have time, okay, and the capacity and the intelligence and a sales process to actually close the calls. If the foundation is weak of the things I mentioned, more calls won't help. So if you want to call max, you need to make sure all those things are sorted. So what an appointment setting system does for you. Actually, let's fix this. We should of course said what a call maxing system does for you. Okay, so this turns engagement into real conversations. Many people waste their time getting lots of attention, lots of likes, lots of comments, and they just ignore the people who are liking on their videos. they just send them like a PDF or like in some kind of AI message. You don't want to do that. You want to have a real, genuine conversation, because these are people who could be potentially spending thousands of dollars with you. Next is filter out time wasters. So when you have these genuine conversations, you're going to be able to filter out people who are just time wasting and people who are just who are time wasting and who want to buy. If you see Jessica, whoever, liking on all your videos, and then you message her, she might just be a viewer. She might not have any money, but at least now you know she's not a customer. Keep your pipeline active every day. So when you start call maxing, okay, you're going to keep your pipeline active every day, because that's the lifeblood of your business, right? It keeps your business moving. Create consistent booked calls. So when you start call maxing, you're going to create consistent book calls while you focus on the delivery, you focus on the coaching, and the setters create consistency, okay, in your call stack. So you're going to have stacks and stacks of calls in your calendar. So what happens when you start call maxing? So you're going to get more booked calls each week. So on average, you can get 3 to 5 a day, right? With a good call maxing strategy, you're going to get 3 to 5 calls extra a day. If you have more leads and maybe some ads going and all that stuff, you maybe can start getting 5, 6, 7 to 10 calls booked every day, okay? And this is the magic of having an appointment setter, is that when you have so many leads on your page, you can start clocking them in as potential meetings. Higher quality prospects. So when you actually have someone who talks with the person and qualifies them, you're able to see if they are a high quality prospect. Because if you just have some automated VSL and you're running ads, you're going to be getting on calls with people who are probably not even that qualified. And yes, you can put in systems to prevent that, but having a one-to-one appointment setter who can have these one-to-one conversations is going to make it much more easier for you and for the setter and for the client, because the client feels like they're talking to you or one of your representatives. Less time wasted in DMs. So you don't need to be sitting in your DMs all day. You don't need to be on your phone all day. You just need to be doing what you do in life, helping your clients, making new content, promoting your business, and then all the attention that comes in, the call maxing strategy, the appointment setters, they deal with those DMs. And then by doing this every single day, let's say you send daily 100 DMs, this is going to give you predictable revenue, right? And the ability to scale with more setters and more lead flow. So the more attention that you have, you can get an appointment setter to call max for you. And by call maxing, they can book as many calls as possible. And if you get even more leads now, because you're able to focus on more content and better quality content, you can hire another setter who comes in. Now you have 2 setters booking 20 calls a day, right? And that's how you can truly grow. So a full calendar is a result of systems and not luck. So if you're a coach or agency owner and you want to start call maxing, click the Calendly link below, book a call with me. I'll show you how you can start call maxing and how it can work for your business. Okay, thank you for watching. And if you have any video ideas, comment below. Cheers.